This is not just an enormous market, but it also means new citizens with emerging civic responsibilities, many new voters with changing political sensibilities, many new professionals with ideas they want to implement, and many new parents with youngsters of their own. But as much as the numbers are a windfall, they're also a challenge in terms of employment, employability, and education, the crucial 3 E's. What sort of education will the emerging youngsters get? What sort of jobs will the educated youngsters get? Or indeed, will they get jobs at all? Just think of this. 100 million Indians, the combined labor force of Britain, France, Italy and Spain, are projected to be added to the workforce by 2020, which is an incredible 25% of the global workforce. Economists have pointed out that a decrease in the rate of employment generation across both rural and urban areas would suggest that the advantages offered by a young labor force are not being fully exploited. Will India's youth overcome this by learning to experiment with entrepreneurship or by developing skills in emerging industries? We are already the second largest reservoir of skilled labor in the world. We produce 2 million English-speaking graduates, 15,000 law graduates, 9,000 PhDs, and the existing pool of over 2 million engineering graduates increases by nearly 300,000 a year. This is amazing. These are terrific numbers, but quality is yet to triumph over quantity. Most importantly, what society will you, the youth, want to build? The general election last year highlighted the potential of the 200 million strong youngsters between 18 and 35, with many voting for the first time since 1989, when legislation lowered the voting age to 18. What sort of nation will you ensure? Will you retain its hard-won pluralist character? Will our politics go beyond issues like Ayodhya? Will you be able to dream with imagination and do with innovation? Will you be able to lead and not follow blindly? This is the biggest battle of all, not so much of jobs and education, but battle of minds. What sort of minds will lead us into the future? What sort of worldview will you have? Will it be a worldview that encompasses the aspirations of the youngsters of Jammu and Kashmir and the hopes of the tribals of Chhattisgarh? Will it reconcile the ambitions of a globalized youth in the have-it-all metropolises and the have-nothing villages? The generation has the ability to, as our inaugural speaker Nandan Nilekani has said, embrace risk in a fearful world. But will it? So much has altered. With the collapse of the old order, old business families have vanished, dynamic new entrepreneurs have emerged, professionals have become millionaires, managerial salaries have become really respectable, and every day new industries and services are cropping up. India today, and I mean the country, is a land of opportunity, and the world is your oyster. You can be whatever you want to be, from an aeronautical engineer to someone working for an NGO, from a professional video gamer to a politician, from a coffee taster to a glass blower. I believe there is no one formula for success. It is evident in our speakers today who will tell us about their mantras of success. Our inaugural speaker, Nandan Nilekani, is an accidental entrepreneur who is now a technocrat, grappling with the question of India's identity. Another, Saurav Ganguly, is a cricketer who crafted a world-beating team out of a band of unheralded small-town youngsters. One, Katrina Kaif, is an actor who came from abroad with little Hindi, but lots of determination to make it to the top of the game in Bollywood. And yet another, Vishwanathan, who is the world champion in one of the world's most competitive games. We are all privileged that we will be listening to them today. As for my mantra of success, I believe there is no substitute for hard work, and hard work never killed anybody. Plus, Be passionate about what you do and believe in yourself. And pray that you're in the right place at the right time. And most important, that you get to know it. Some people are there, but they don't even realize it. As someone once said, we cannot always build a future for the youth, but we can build the youth for the future. For us, the first ever Youth Summit will be a learning experience, just as our soon-to-be 10-year-old India Today Conclave has been, and our 2-year-old India Today Women's Summit has been. This is our attempt to train our ears to listen to your voices, just as we hope you will listen to the array of stars we have gathered here for you today, the best in politics, in business, in sports, and entertainment. They are our leaders today. We hope you will be theirs and ours tomorrow. Thank you.